Hi you guys, this is Nature back again. This is pretty much a follow-up to the video I did on yesterday. And the reason I came back is because I got some good feedback. And in my household, my children and I actually watched CNN last night, where I explained different things to them that is occurring in Baltimore, as well as why people are rioting, the situation, the little bit we know. You know, how to protect themselves, how to be respectful to others. So, you know, in the realm of all things, just keeping them informed, you know, because they only knew a little bit, you know, of course, going to school, everybody has an opinion, you know, on what's going on. Well, also, I checked out other videos, and people did very great commentary. I left a few messages on some videos, and I will leave those people's names at the end of my video, that you can go check them out and get into the discussion. Oh, excuse me. The reason I came back today, because the discussion has been brought up not just on YouTube but on Facebook among a lot of people my age group, some a little older, some a little younger, whatever, but a mixture of people, I would say, is whether the mother in Baltimore who, you know, chastised her son, and it was caught on film, went viral. As a matter of fact, this morning her and her son were on The View, but I didn't get a chance to really finish the interview because I had to tend to other matters. But anyway, I'm going to give my thoughts on it, and it's going to be 50, I'm not going to say 50-50, it's going to be coming from a place of understanding, as well as a place of sometimes, you know, do what you feel is best for your child. Okay, here we go. I haven't watched the entire clip of the mother, you know, chastising her son, but I did hear a lot about it on the radio all throughout the day, the past 2-3 days, as well as hear about it on CNN. I don't care to see it. Now, I'm going to tell you one part of the group I'm in with mothers around my age or whom I grew up with. This is pretty much our conversation. This is nothing new in homes where you have one parent or two parents or grandparents or aunts or uncles who are trying to keep a child on the right path. In this world of savages, this world of wolves, this world of evil, chaos, and foolishness. Now, what I will say, not everyone spanks their child, that's their right. Not everyone yells at their child, that's their right. Now, I'm not here to debate using the phrase better watch for the child, because a lot of people take it out of context. A lot of people say it's child abuse and this. But I'm going to break down my opinion based on how I grew up, based on how the world is. I grew up in the 80s and the 90s. And yes, it was crime. Yes, it was gangs. Yes, it was teenage pregnancy. It was HIV. It was a lot of things. What it was not was a lot of disrespectful children. It wasn't a whole lot of teenage mothers. The ones that did have kids young normally would stay home with the mom. The mom would take care of the baby once the girl had the baby, and the girl would continue education. And some have become success stories, believe it or not. That was during my era. Or, let me put it like this, if they were of another color or race, ethnicity, whatever, we live in the South. A lot of young ladies would come from like your northern states, your eastern states to the South, have their babies, and the majority of the time, based on their religion, they would have to give their babies up as if nothing happened. They would tell the people back home, you know, she went visit Aunt so-and-so, and, you know, she was sick and this and that, where they would have had the babies, giving the babies up, because the family, you know, didn't support, you know, unwed mothers, having sex before marriage, you know, everything that's in the Bible. Okay. Whereas in the black community, mothers made the daughters, you know, go on, have the baby. Some were supported, some were not. You did have some instances where the mom wanted to put or did put the daughter out, and she had to struggle, get assistance, whatever. Now, In saying all that, I'm saying this too. When God blesses you to have a child, and you bring that child in the world, as I said about myself, I don't understand for the life of me why when you want better for your child. I understand we make mistakes. That's a given. I'm not saying you don't have a perfect life, perfect children. What I am saying, it makes no sense to me for me to give birth, go through the whole 9 months of pain, sickness, high risk and all that, have a child, and just throw it out into the world to fend for itself, basically. And then if something happens to the child, no tears, no money, no media, no courts or nothing can replace that void, can fill that. So with that being said, I understand where some people say she could have done it in private, this and that, because we first heard the guy was 20, then we heard he was 16, and she shouldn't have shamed him, and she emasculated him. I want to ask you guys, do you feel that she emasculated her son, you know? I'm going to say this, is it embarrassing to get popped in public? Yes. I've had to get, myself together in public. And I've got my kids together in stores and whatnot. Because one thing about it, if you don't raise them when they're little, they will be those kids causing a lot of hell. And I'm not saying even when you get them together, they won't stray. But at least, you've done your part. See, I'm very confident in knowing what I do, when I do, how I do it. Because I've always said this, and this is my motto. When I die, I don't have to answer to man. I answer to God. I can give a damn less what man thinks and rules and this and that. And I know you can't beat your kids. I will never beat my kids. I don't advise you to beat your kids. But what I also don't understand is if your kids are not being in some form disciplined, especially in the African American community, the minority community, not just blacks, anybody brown skin, do y'all not see that they shoot them down like animals? And they don't give two damns about your kids. So I'm going to say, if the woman got out there and she did that, what is the big deal, whether she did it right then or not? The matter of the fact is, to me, what if he would have went on to lose? Whatever his reason is, and like I said before, I understand the anger. I've been racially profiled, so I understand the frustration when they lie and they sneaky. Okay, that's understandable. Now tell me how many of you all, if she didn't do it, saw it on the news, and he would have got shot down, ran over, or slumped out. How was that going to help her sleep better at night when she saw him and she could have did something? But so she want to emasculate him or look like she's there and just gonna say jiving for the police, because that's what a majority of some people on Facebook said. Then what? How many of y'all is going to be out there to help with medical bills or funeral costs? I mean, that's the question I pose. I'm not trying to be funny. If he wants to stand up for some right, just like I teach my kids and talk to other kids in the neighborhood, let me tell you this. It's ways to protest and do things without burning and tearing down communities, without acting an ass. Where is that going to get you? This man is not coming back, so people need to stop saying this in his name. And I will say this. I did say if it was my child, I wouldn't give a damn if they burnt the whole city down where I live, and I wouldn't. What they got to do with me? My quest will be for answers, bottom line. Not media, nothing media, no statements, nothing. Just what's going on. So, and then on the other half of it, okay, you tired, they did this, and it was definitely wrong what happened to this man as well as many others. My question is, what if your kid was out there and you felt it was right? They went out there, they stumped him out, beat the hell out of him, kicked him, possibly killed him or injured him to the point that they would be a vegetable. Would you still be saying that this mother was wrong? Would you still be saying, well, way to go, son, let me go do it with you? I even had to, say something with my husband, because we had agreed for the most part and a difference on another part. And I'm all for difference of opinion. I'm just saying for the one saying that she shouldn't have did it and this and that, what difference do it make? I get my kids together all the time, and no, I don't be talking about putting hands on them all the time, but if it gets to that point I have teenagers, yes, we will get down. Because one thing I will repeat and constantly live by is this: God gave me these children to raise, not be their friend, not be their sister, not be their stepmama, none of that, to be their mama and to raise them, not for them to raise me. And if I have to get down, yes, because the last thing I would need is for the police knocking my door to tell me, oh, well, your daughter was in such and such house, her mama had a right to shoot her. You see what I'm saying? Then you wish you had that one more chance to pop them in the head or the face. Well, not the face, but you get where I'm going with that. See, people don't understand that if you don't have kids, you wouldn't. Maybe you're a step-parent, you know, and you love a child. I'm not saying a child got to be biologically yours. What I am saying, for the ones saying, oh, I would have been running with mine and this and that, then take your ass out there and run with it. See where that gets you. So both you and your child in a cell together. Now, what sense do that make? You want to give more money to the same system that you say is corrupt? It makes no sense to me. And I'm going to say this. If it was my daughter, yes, I would have gotten them together. And I told them that in their face on my bed as of last night. I said, had y'all been out there, I would have did that. Mama did rolled up on your ass and one to you. I probably would have did a little more. And do I know if it was a week or 2 weeks or a month ago, they would have arrested the mama? Yes. I understand that. I've dealt with it and all that. Had to get them together. So it ain't a game down here in the South. You know, they be on the wrong ones. The ones they should be for. The kids are being mistreated and abused and not taken care of. They miss those people because they scared them. Because I would say it, but you know, those the ones they really need to get with. They can't get with them. You see what I'm saying? But they get the ones who are trying to raise theirs, who are working for theirs, who are trying to instill morals and guidelines in them and have God in their life. They want you every time. They want you every time. And I got them together. And I always will get them together by mine. That's why when the teachers say, oh, Miss Bickfield, we appreciate this, parent of the year, I've done all that. And I still have a firm tone with my kids. My kids spoiled to death. Spoiled. Keyword spoiled. Spoiled. And not just by me or my spoiled, because they're mainly the only two girls. Spoiled. But what I let these spoiled girls know the police will shoot them, rape them, beat them? Yes, because the matter of the fact is, they can run out here in these streets and do some silly shit. I'm not going to get their ass, because like I told y'all before, and excuse profanity, but it's just how I am. If I don't raise them, the streets gonna raise them. And they ain't gonna make it out here in these streets. These ain't the 80s or the 90s. These ain't even the early 2000s. This is chaos, hell-filled, evil type stuff going on out here. So then when they get down to the court, do you think the judge give a damn looking at these two black girls and where they came from, who working for them, what I'm trying to teach them, praying with them, praying? Do you think he care? No. And he can be any color on that bench. But I'm going to be steady trying to give all my money to a system that I know is broken. Now, what sense do that make? When I can raise them, I'm not saying they won't go wayward. I pray for them.
Yes, I'm not going to wash my hands.
My daughter's coming in. But anyway, I'm just saying, what sense would that make for me to get a judicial system when they don't have to do it? They ain't got to steal, they ain't got to lie, they ain't got to prostitute, they ain't raising no kids. They ain't got to put themselves in none of these positions. If they choose to, they have to deal with it. We all have daily struggles and daily issues. But my thing about it is this. It's a way to handle anything. And maybe y'all feel she was wrong on camera. That's y'all. But that's that lady, and that's her son. That lady gave birth to that young man. And just to show that young man would have died, got hurt, got busted in the face, got ran over. All that typing and memes and saying she wrong and she did. They wouldn't have touched that lady. That lady wouldn't have gave a damn about that. Y'all go through that pain and understand where she coming from. She saw her child, she got out there and handled it. How's it any different if you say you raise your kids each and every day? You gonna not get them together because the camera rolling? To me, it's contradictory. That's just my opinion. I'm not trying to be funny, so don't come for me and acting all send in the comments. We can agree to disagree. I'm just saying, if your kids go to school and you got a teacher that say, hey, get them together, do you not get them together because the other teacher's there? You got to do what you got to do whenever the moment strikes. And sometimes it's not the best moment. Sometimes it's not the best area or whatever. But I can tell you what area is not good. Looking at them serving life in jail. I can tell you what area is not good.
What are you talking to?
I'm on the computer, actually. I can tell you what area not good. Another one is having to take flowers and balloons to the cemetery and possibly waiting on justice. And I'm going to say this again. You can't get justice in a land that's stolen. Think about it. These people wouldn't be doing this if they thought it was some real reprimand coming for them. Not nobody with good sense. If you thought you was going to get in trouble and lose your pension and your job, would you take the chance? But yet, it goes on. But anyway, that was just me popping in here talking to you guys. Anyway, check out these other YouTubers. They're all great. They are True Speaker 5000, Lady Nika, My B, The Ghetto View, Some More Love Real TV, Some More Love Real TV 2, Spilling the Tea, Scorpion Show, Forest Rock, Bunny Blue, Much Love from KY, Ashley Miller, V Mix, Marcus Williams, 3391100, It's a Quickie, Tasha C, Smoke Breaking 14, James Caldwell, Sweet Addictions TV. That's pretty much all that I watch. But anyway, it might be some more if I forgot your name, charge it to my head and my heart. I think that's all. Till the next time, you guys, we will chat. Oh yeah, I will try to get the Mary video up tonight. If not tonight, it'll be up in the morning. So anyway, you guys, you take care. For the people in Baltimore and the other surrounding areas, you guys be safe. Let's keep everyone lifted up in prayer. This world needs prayer. Even let's not forget about the people that were affected by the earthquake and the fall. I think that's nice. You know, that was a tragedy. You know, it's so much going on. But I can just say this. I love you guys. Thank you for all the support, old and new subscribers. And I will talk to you again later. Toodles.